Written to the homestead out here looking at the cows. Got a barn chat for you today, and I hope you enjoy it. Kind of talking about getting ready to homestead. What do you think of the scenery around here, folks? Horses on one side and cows on the other. Can't beat it. Talk to you in a minute. To see Homestead, how the heck are you? Well, we're going to have ourselves a chat today. Don't know whether to call it a barn chat. I don't live in a barn. Closest barn is, I don't know, 100 yards away. And my barn is about 2.5 hours from here. So, yeah, not good, okay? So I don't know, barn chat, coffee chat, can't do porch time. Danny would come up here and shoot me. Plus on top of that, which porch? I'm still going to call it a barn chat because that is the goal. You'll see the biggest smile on my face the day I show you my new barn. Okay? Yeah. So what's this all about? What's this chat going to be about? It's going to be about... I've sat and I've listened, and folks have talked about how they want a homestead but can't, and yada yada. And it's going to take a little doing before I'm back on the farm. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Let me tell you something. You're going to have to make that the biggest priority in your life. The biggest priority in your life, short of the father. And your whole family's going to get on board because there's going to be a lot of changes. All right. If you're running cable TV, now I have to have internet. Okay. And it's the only way I can have a home phone because there's no phone service out there. So I have to do it that way. If I didn't have to, I got to be honest with you, I'd probably upload videos through some Wi-Fi hotspots and not even have that cost. Yeah. You think about it for 30 seconds, internet's, $30-$40 a month. Add it up. Folks get into this monthly way of thinking, and they just don't stop and realize, $20 here, $10 there, $15 here, $40 here, $75 there, and lo and behold, before you know it, you're broke, and you're waiting for the next payday to roll around. Can't do it that way, folks. Homesteading takes money. Buying land takes money. Fixing up infrastructure takes money. Okay? You have to put together the money. Now, a few of you may go, well, you got partial settlement on the farm. Yeah, it was a hill of beans, okay? Honestly. And it may help with buying some land. Help with. Probably won't pay for it, though. I know it ain't going to pay for it, though. So, during this time, okay, that I'm kind of shaking the cobwebs out of my head and putting my life back together again, there's a couple of priorities I have. One, save every nickel I can save. I mean every nickel. And two, live like I don't have a dime to my name. And probably pick up another job. That's one of the reasons I located to the area I am. And if you guys want to really figure out Where I'm at, I'm going to tell you. If you look for Mifflin, Tennessee, we're right outside Mifflin, Tennessee. And let me tell you something. Mifflin, Tennessee is a couple of buildings on a little turn in a small 2-lane road. Okay, little big place. Now you see why I'm having problems with internets and phones, right? I do have cell phone service, so you know. But I am, like I said, with Usenet, I can get phone service too, and I'm going to see how much that's going to cost. Matter of fact, I'll be doing that tonight, and take it from there. Just, you know, if it's not much, I might go ahead and add it, but otherwise, I'm going to be down to a cell phone. That's it. That's all there is. All right. So for your Monday chat, and I really want you folks to start throwing ideas out there. Save money. How do you save money? How do you not spend money? And trust me, I see a lot of YouTube channels out there where folks are talking about wanting to be homesteaders and so forth. And man, their background is just loaded with electronic gear and cable and big screens and yada yada. Ain't gonna get you there, folks. It's not gonna get you there. Okay. Not without a king size mortgage. And anytime you go into stuff like that, you run a gamble. You got a big mortgage, and your wife or husband walks up and says, "I don't want to be married anymore." That's a life changing event. If your spouse dies, because I can guarantee you, most of the insurance is going to get ate up in the medical bills. Because boy, do those hospitals know how to turn a dollar. Okay, really they do. See what I'm saying? There's no sure thing on mortgages. The only sure way that you hang on to and have your land is to pay cash for it. That takes money. You have the money. You really do. You'd be surprised. Um, you know, if you have to, cut back everywhere you can. Everywhere you can. All right. You don't need internet. Get yourself a laptop with a Wi-Fi, and just about half the businesses. I mean, back down there where I lived, we had a little gas station. Okay, that had a little pizzeria in it. They had a hotspot for Wi-Fi. Up where I work, they've got McDonald's. If you got a McDonald's in your area, they have Wi-Fi. So you can go check things out on the internet and do your research and upload videos and things of this nature. Okay. So the only reason I don't is because I got to tell you something, folks. There's nothing close to me. Okay. Nothing. And I love it. Going to work, I have a beautiful drive. Just absolutely beautiful drive. Winding roads and hill country and so forth. That's going to maybe be one thing I splurge on, and I'm really going. I need a motorcycle. But yeah, they we're out there, but I can guarantee you, around where you're at, especially if you live in the suburbs and so forth, you can get rid of that stuff. You get yourself a little laptop and go do your research online, or if you chat or whatever, do that. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Go to Starbucks, buy a cup of coffee, and spend a few hours catching up. What's your cable cost you a month? All right? Seriously. And so unless you're running a business off of it, you're losing money. Okay? So that may be a thought. Figure out what kind of little crafty thing you can do and set yourself up like an Etsy store or something of that nature, and at least pay your cable bill. For your internet. Then look at your cable. That is a waste of money, period. If you have, I know people who spend close to $100 a month to have all the sports channels and all that nonsense. $100 a month. Really? I had one fella talking to me who had all the sports channels. He was over $100 a month, and he was talking about he couldn't afford to Homestead. I thought, you don't Homestead. If you can't live without that nonsense, you'll never make it. Stay where you're at. Buy your toys. That's all you can do for them. So this whole adventure starting out is going to be how to live frugally, how to save money, how to cut your costs, watch your pennies. And I mean, you won't see me going out partying. Number one, a little old for the partying scene. But I'll be a homebody. I got plenty of things to do around here for quite a while, getting this place fixed up. But realistically, use your heads. If you're living in a big fancy house and you're paying, I mean, some of the rents in some of the houses up in this area here, and it's fairly rural. It's $1,000+ a month. You need to figure out how you're going to live cheaper now. Okay. If you can take and cut that down to where you're only spending $350 a month, now it's going to not be the Taj Mahal. Trust me. And you're probably going to have to fix it up just to make it livable. Lord, you're probably going to have to power wash the whole place just to start moving in. Been there, done that. That's what I'm doing. But you can do it. Think about that for a minute. If you're paying $1,000 a month in rent, you cut that down to, $400 even. That's $600 a month you can put back to get ready to homestead. Lord, a few years, you got it. You have got it. Most land, depending on your area, but like around here, if you got $2,000 an acre and you got cash, you can get it for about 18, 19. Add it up, folks. That's $600 a month. Why pay that? But it's a nice neighborhood and pretty. Sorry. Go find the area you want to homestead in. Move there. There you go. And you'll quickly learn whether or not the commute's too far for your job because you want to keep working. Things of that nature. Start thinking. You have to cut back and become frugal. Every dollar you got needs to go into that slush fund for my new place. All right. And I'll probably do some more videos tonight on cleaning, scrubbing. I got to get a kitchen ready to cook in. So, yeah. Think about it. Are you really serious about homesteading? I know I am. Okay? Rich isn't going to spend a dime he doesn't have to spend. I've been, matter of fact, the past several months, I've even been collecting pocket change. I've been picking up pennies off the street if I see them. Every penny I can get my hands on. All right? Start to look at ways I'm going to be able to make more money. Working on that too. See what you got to do. But it's going to be an adventure for all of us. And we're going to get started. And God love you if you're serious. Let's get serious. All right? And hopefully you get your place faster than I get mine. All right? Just think about what you're doing. Look at your bills. Look at your expenses. Have a budget. And cut that budget. Look at any fluff you have in there and get rid of it. Beans and rice, rice and beans time, folks. Pay off your debt. You got a bunch of credit cards you're paying on? You'd be amazed what that adds up to. Yeah. If that went into your little envelope for your homestead, you'd have to get a big envelope pretty quickly. But you're not going to keep living the lifestyle that you're living currently. Keeping up with the Joneses, somebody needs to shoot those folks. I don't know whoever started that rat race. It's nothing but a game. And that big screen that you have going in your living room, yeah, it's a propaganda box that is designed to do nothing more than to fill your head with nonsense and suck your wallet dry. You gotta have this. Everybody's got these. You can't be driving no car. You need a new one. Look at this one. You know, you gotta be so skinny you could, have to put rocks in your pocket during a strong wind. You know, I feel sorry for women who try to keep up with that nonsense they throw out there. And keep in mind, folks, a lot of those girls are photoshopped to death. All right. Be you. Whatever you're comfortable with. You need to be healthy. Okay, I'll tell you right now, if you've got a lot of weight on you, you need to shake it. Because it's going to be hard on you if you don't. I'm going to get back into workout routines. In fact, I'm thinking about just setting a camera up in there. And here's my morning routine. This is what I do every day. But, yeah. I was pulling some interesting, and I'll cut this thing off because it's running way too long. But interesting thing was I was going through some of my old clothes and found some pants from when I was, now, folks, this was when I was in my 50s. They were 32s. Well, I was in shape back then. Okay. Had a hard time buying clothes because I was, narrow waisted but very broad chested and so forth. So, you can do this. You can. Whatever you want to change, you change. You want a homestead? Let's go get one. Come on. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be tough. Neither is homesteading. It's not always fun. It's tough. We can do this together. Help each other along the way. I love you guys and I appreciate you more than you possibly know. And I really hope this is going to help some of you. It's going to be an adventure for me. And I'm looking forward to it in a way. So, this is Rich, Tennessee Homestead. I hope you're having a fantastic week. We'll talk to you soon.